butting in too much. Like you see somebody talking whatever, like if you just real
a challenge, like, brother. If you feel like you need a challenge,
then
challenge
this shit.
All right, don't worry about it.
With the NBA draft, I don't know, cause I like to see them play before.
Yeah.
So I don't have like a lot of like.
Wow.
I would say
to make your prediction.
I would say like just okay. Shed Holmgren is like a fucking Giannis. Okay, Jabari Smith like a KD. Powell is like a LeBron.
Yeah.
So
okay, and before we get too far into it, what is good, people? It is your boy T-Rav. I am back once again with another location. It's Location Season 2. We just finished the NBA Finals. The NBA Draft just took place. Whole lot of stuff in the sports world, and obviously I'm here with my co-host.
Rome, what's up? I'm here. Got my buddy in, Jalen.
Special
coming
guest.
in first time, special guest.
Yes, sir.
Coming to talk some basketball with us.
Yep.
Feels he got something to say. Let's get it done.
We won't be too hard on him, so don't get on me too much, okay? But you know how I am. You know how we do things here. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in. NBA Draft. Top 3. Paolo Banchero to the Magic. Chet Holmgren to the Thunder. Jabari Smith Jr. to the Rockets. What do y'all think about it? Y'all think it was the right move by the Magic to pass up on a unicorn talent that people say is Chet Holmgren, or the runaway consensus the last week, who seemed to be Jabari Smith, according to all reports, now out of nowhere, Paolo goes first. So what y'all think?
Okay, I'll go first just quickly.
I think Duke pride.
Banchero, I love Duke. He was my favorite player all year. But Banchero, I think when they got down to it, they started looking at that size. They started looking at 6'10", 248. They started seeing that handle, how he can handle like a point guard. They started looking at that defense. They started looking at, he played at Duke all year, so against the best talent. Everybody's giving Duke their best shot. So that's what it came down to, bro. They were looking like, okay, do we want to wait 3-4 years for this guy to get good just for him to leave us, or do we want to get a guy that we know is gonna leave us? We know he's gonna leave us. Look, bro, he's gonna leave Orlando, but at least they can get the best of him right away.
That is true.
Is he? Because nowadays, when you got players like Giannis that are turning markets like Milwaukee into not a destination, but they're sticking to it. You got Ja Morant taking ownership of Memphis. These are not markets people was talking about. The Phoenix Suns, all of a sudden, the last couple of years have been relevant.
Ja Morant hasn't had an opportunity to leave yet, so we'll see. When he has the opportunity to leave, we'll see how much he loves Memphis in.
True.
But Jalen, what you think about Chet Holmgren? Like,
honestly, I feel like Orlando, as of now, like they can do whatever they want pretty much, because they really don't have a lot of pieces. Like they can literally do whatever they want. If you really think about it, they could have picked anyone. And it would have been fine. Yeah. So I feel like that's like the safest bet they could have done. And
honestly,
if he leaves,
it's just the safest bet. Let's keep it real, because if we was gonna be real, I think Jabari Smith Jr. probably would have been a better pick. He's got better hops. He can shoot just as well, if not better, than Paolo Banchero, and that's a fact.
I'm excited about Jabari, bro.
230.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's a big boy too now.
I'm
but
excited
to defend 1 through 5. I don't know if we can sit here and say that Paolo was consistently showing up, especially all the way through the tournament run. There was times where I felt like he disappeared. And when you're not always hot on offense, you gotta use that size and that athletic ability to show up on defense.
Well, what happened to Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith when they went home in like the first weekend of the tournament?
You ain't gonna sit here
and
tell me that Chet Holmgren is gonna be that man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's that man.
Banchero going over to the Final Four, going down to the nail and tooth with North Carolina.
To get knocked out by the team that's got no NBA draft picks.
Hey, because they all came back, but no shame. Baker came back and Caleb Love came back.
Yeah, shout out to Armando Bacot. He's going to be an NBA center and a 20-10 guy.
But the guy we're not talking about enough is going to be talked about a lot in years to come. Jaden Ivey, Purdue player, went to the Pistons, I think.
Yeah, Detroit paired with Cade Cunningham.
Oh man, this guy is 6'4", like Jay Bill, 7'2" wingspan. This guy, bro, is gonna be ridiculous. He can jump out the gym. He can pass. Now he's got to work at that defense, but the Pistons, look out for the Pistons now.
Look out for Pistons.
They got Jeremy Grant there now.
Pistons.
Dwayne Casey, the coach. Hey, the East is wide open. You ask me. Detroit, watch out.
Let's not go too far.
The East is wide open.
Let's not go too far.
But I feel like I still need to see more from Cade Cunningham to say that.
True.
Because I mean,
But based on how they were coming up through the latter half of the season, him and Jalen Green on the Rockets, like it looked kind of shaky at first for both of them, if we're being honest. But they both started showing that promise. Jalen Green more so. Him more so.
He ended doing dunks between the legs and shit. He's ready.
He had that athletic ability.
And I was excited when him coming back with Christian Wood, but Christian Wood's gone, so now let's probably get into that.
Jabari Smith Jr.
So
that's a 6'10" power forward, stretch the floor, can shoot. So let's do it right now. Christian Wood. Christian Wood. I hear our guest. No, wait. Let's hear. I hear our guest has some thoughts about the Mavericks. We're gonna hop into NBA talk just right quick. Just the Mavericks. We're gonna talk about the Mavericks. Christian Wood. That trade. Who do you think came out on the better end of that, considering what just took place in the draft? The Mavs or the Rockets?
I think the Mavs really did. I think they came through with the trade. I'm not gonna lie. This dude right here, he's been hating all week, saying that. No, he's not like that. But think about it like this: in a salary standpoint, right? The Mavs got rid of so many people that they don't have to pay anymore, right?
Probably gonna lose Jalen Brunson too.
But they don't have to pay. They don't have to pay that much for people that just bench warm, right? Think about that.
That's true.
So they can get another piece with that money. This dude right here.
Okay, now let's go ahead.
No, I'm saying like what piece? Because who's gonna be available? Clippers are not getting rid of Paul George and Kawhi. They're not getting rid of him. Kyrie,
the star.
Mark Cuban. I don't think.
Shut up, go.
I don't think Mark Cuban wants Kyrie. Okay.
They don't need they don't need someone like. They just need a big. That's all.
Okay,
what?
They need somebody to rebound.
They need somebody to rebound. Think about it.
We need someone to run the show a little bit so Luka doesn't have to have the ball in his hands every single minute of the game. Jalen Brunson's fine.
He is.
But he wasn't ever going to really put y'all over the hump. Let's be real.
That is true.
He's solid. He's close to being a star, but he's not quite a star everywhere.
And the Knicks are going to pay him $20 million.
Yeah, he's probably going to go to the Knicks. Going up against the Warriors, going up against the Suns. Well, I know they beat the Suns, but going forward, I don't know. It's kind of Luka or bust right now.
They need somebody to rebound. Like during the whole Golden State Warriors series.
Well, the Mavs are better today. They're better today. They're better today.
Yes.
Christian Wood, that guy's on the cusp of averaging damn near 27 to 28 a game. Like, I feel like he's on the cusp of doing. He's on the cusp of doing that. As the next step in his game.
Wait.
But he can't do that with
that.
Luka on the floor.
That's not gonna work with Luka on the
floor. No, it's
not.
Now,
if you want him to truly succeed, he's got to go from being the 18-point per game scorer on 50% shooting, also giving you 10 boards and 2 rebounds. He has to step that up to 22 to 25 and 12. That's what's really going.
They need someone that helps stretch that floor for Luka. Luka needs more one-on-one because on one-on-one he's gonna cook you. He's gonna do that fadeaway. He's gonna do something. He's gonna cook you. He needs somebody that can help him get stretched up for the one-on-ones.
He does help with that.
He does. But at the end of the day, I feel like Christian Wood is not consistent enough. They'll start backing off of him, and they'll start daring him like, hey, all right, you Christian Wood, you about that? Shoot that shot. And the first 2 misses, he's the type of player. I'm a Rockets fan. I watch a lot of his games. If he's not feeling it in the game, he's not feeling it early, he'll check out. He'll check out mentally. He'll check out. I'm telling you, he'll just kind of just run up and down, kind of just blend in. He will not stay in the game and keep going hard and contribute another way if he's not scoring. So his defense is there. Basically, he's not the missing piece of the championship. He's not.
But he's not a good piece. Though.
He's a good piece.
And
what do you think they need? Do you think if they keep Jalen? Okay, I'm asking you this. Do you think if they keep Jalen Brunson and then with Luka and Christian Wood, that would work? Or do you think they need to move Jalen Brunson and get who? Who would fit?
They need to keep Jalen Brunson for sure. Because that helps a lot with spacing. It really does. Jalen Brunson, give him a few years, he's going to be up there.
You don't have a few years.
That is true. You don't have a few years.
Because you got Luka right now, and he's only going to get better, but who knows how long you're going to have this superstar. If he gets fed up after a while, he may try to leave.
I mean, Dallas is not the worst market, but at the same time, he will go elsewhere to win it. If he's not going to be that player like LeBron was late in his career,
come on,
about to be 30.
Come on over to the Lakers, Luka. Yeah, LeBron will pass off the torch just right.
Where else would y'all see Luka going though?
that's not a conversation. He's staying for a while. I would say the real question is, what else could they add alongside Christian Wood and him to get them championship contender? I'll say they need I feel they need a real true point guard, like a floor general. Luka Doncic is not a floor general. He can bring it up court and all that. He's more of a two guard.
I don't know, bro. He's got hella I think you're downplaying his passing ability.
That's what I'm saying.
They just weren't knocking down shots.
Yeah.
Storrs Finney-Smith was not knocking down shots,
Okay.
and the rest of them, Maxi Kleber.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Okay,
dog.
okay.
These
All they
niggas
have to
ain't gonna
do.
knock down shots.
That's all they
If
have to do.
you put some 3-and-D guys, you could have a
So
09 Magic type setup.
Okay,
It'd be a little different, but you could make that work. Luka was the best player in the series against the Warriors. Let's be honest.
100%.
Let's be honest.
So you're saying alongside Christian Wood, all they need is some big center to get
Yes.
12 rebounds.
That's
And
right.
I
all
say
they
nah.
need.
I think Christian Wood is what they need, and then I think they need another star. You need
So you
another
think
star.
But they don't. The Mavs don't have size like that. If you really think.
if they were able to get Bradley Beal,
But how big is
Perfect.
who's banging in the league nowadays?
That is
Centers
true.
and power forwards is kind of dime a dozen at this point.
That
It's
is
the
true.
3-and-D wings that's really gonna take you to the next point. If you really want
But
to.
they have enough of those.
well,
I mean,
that's
do
what I'm
they?
saying.
Do they? The
Well,
real
I mean,
contributors? Like, you got Luka. He's not a defensive.
they
wizard.
need some
by
guard
any
play
account.
to help him, bro. They need some guard play. Jalen Brunson's leaving. Luka gets bro. Come on, like
I think if you put Luka at the power forward and then you get another small forward that can really play D
No.
and shoot the three,
Luka for sure needs to play.
and then you
power
keep Jalen Brunson, that could work.
That could
But
work.
if you don't have that other 3-and-D guy to pair with Luka to take some of the pressure off him, because imagine if he's matched up against power forwards all the time.
That's
He's
what
gonna
I'm
have
saying.
50 points.
I never understood why he's a point guard. He's too.
He's
slow.
a power forward in nature. Well, he's still
Exactly.
getting by people
He does.
regardless.
But he's just
he
too
is, but it's
slow
taking
for
out
that.
too much energy. And you
Exactly.
saw in the back half of the Warriors series, he was just fading. He had to do
This
too
is-
much against the Suns.
I don't know. We realize it. This is because he doesn't have that hop and jump, but this
the
is
Larry
this
Bird,
is
bro.
I would say this is the closest thing LeBron we have right now is actively in the league.
I
Actively,
agree.
not like about to just got drafted. I'm talking about actively playing. This guy has some LeBron like that's a player I compare to him
gift.
more than that's a guy that I compare to him more than anything. He looks like more than me. It ain't about color. It's about the game, the skill.
Game, like,
you know what I'm saying?
He is different
Now-
in the fact that like he doesn't have the crazy athleticism, but he has a
Yeah.
speed that you can't speed him up.
Yeah,
and
and-
stuff.
but-
Like,
and his defense
he's
has to
herky
get
jerky.
better.
You can't time him right.
Yeah.
His
So,
defense is gonna kill him. His
nasty.
defense is gonna kill him.
Bro, he's been a
But-
pro since he was like 15 years old, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. It
Well,
makes sense.
Dallas,
But back
get a
to-
point guard. Get another guard. Get a
So,
Bradley Beal,
Do
something
you
like
think?
that.
Do
I
you
don't
think
think
that the
he-
Mavs made a correct decision drafting Wendell Moore Jr.? Let's talk about that right quick, because I'm going ahead and I'm gonna place that as my number one disappointment for draft picks, especially considering how you just acquired Christian Wood. Wendell Moore Jr. was a disappointment. That's flat. That's plain, and that's a fact. He got lost in the shuffle at Duke, and he was debatably like the top player in the country when he went to
Yeah.
Duke. That's
Well,
I don't trust in him. He doesn't
well,
have that. He doesn't have that dog in him. I'm sorry.
Shaden
He'll
Sharp,
disappear.
Shaden Sharp got lost in the shuffle in Kentucky. Look at him. I think he's one of the best players in this draft. Shaden Sharp went to Kentucky, #1 player. I don't know what the fuck happened. Sometimes, bro, some of these guys go to these summer camps or whatever. They just kind of get disconnected somehow. They go in there. There's not what I don't know. It's a system thing. I think it's a system thing. But these professional scouts, they see these guys come in and work out. They know who's gonna hoop, who's gonna ball. Shaden Sharp is gonna ball. Wendell Moore, I don't know. I'm not so. He did get lost in the
Bust.
shuffle. But when he came in the
Calling
game,
it right now.
I
Bust.
didn't notice when he got his chance.
Bust.
Look,
All right. Let's talk about the real sleepers of the NBA draft. Not the top 3 picks. If y'all have anybody that y'all want to throw out there for
My
people
real
to watch
sleeper,
out for that may have been picked a little later that may provide some good contribution. Maybe they got put in a good situation. They may not be the best player, but they could be a good piece of role player for whoever.
like
Who
I
would you say?
said, like I said, Shaden Sharp. He was the top 10, but he was supposed to be probably a top 3 pick maybe if he would have played like
What
he's supposed
happened?
to.
How do you fall like that?
I don't know, but
That's a red flag right there.
But who got it's a guy from Santa Clara. What's his name? From Santa Clara, got drafted to the I don't know. It's a guy from Santa Clara, but he's gonna be pretty good. Some guy from Alabama got drafted. I know it sounds, but listen.
See, that's the thing about this draft though. That's
Yeah,
what I've noticed. It's not like nobody really stands out.
Yeah, but it's,
okay, no. This draft was actually pretty solid, at least for giving you good role players that you can plug and play. We ready to go.
No,
Ben Mather coming out of the number 6 pick. Who did he go to? Who did he go to? Oh no, I lost it. Damn it!
Yeah, but see,
he went to the Pacers. That's a bad situation, but he's gonna be a good player. He's gonna leave Indiana. That's fine. Yeah. Christian Braun of the national champions, Kansas, hitting big shots, taking big shots, and making them shits. Can defend a bit. He is 6'6", a little bit undersized. But when you're shooting 40% from the 3 and 50% from the 2, I think that'll work when you add him to the Nuggets, who are going to get back Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, the 2-time MVP, NBA. Don't make him the MVP again. The shit's getting ridiculous, dog. Come on, dog. What are y'all using? IBM? Calculate algorithms and stuff? Look at the eye test. It's not the MVP.
This league, I'm not going to lie, for a black league, this league is so thirsty when a white guy gets good.
The great white hope, bro. What was Larry Bird? He was the great white hope. They've been looking for that next
with Larry Bird, not Luka, bro. If this guy has if Luka, I'm telling you, if he plays at least 60 games next season, right? 60, and he averages 25 a game, and they're top 4 in the West, he wins MVP. What
if he averages 30 and 10?
Oh,
because that's very likely to happen.
I mean, but he. But
you don't think he deserves it?
He would deserve it.
Exactly.
How old is he?
He would deserve it.
Like 22.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Who's the last player in the league to come in that early and make that much of an impact?
LeBron James.
The GOAT. But yeah.
Oh, and Derrick Rose. He came. He was pretty good when he first got in. He won like MVP in his like second season, third season, something like that. So
that's pretty early on.
Luka,
I think it was maybe the third or fourth.
Has had 3 seasons and no MVP. So
he's finishing in the running every year at this point.
That's great. But I'm saying this guy's who's done that, who came in, and he hasn't had a Derrick Rose season yet.
Man,
MVP
for someone who lives in the Dub, there's sure not a lot of disrespect for Luka.
I'm just saying.
God,
what's your problem with Luka, man?
I got problems.
It seems like you got some beef. It seems like there's some underlying.
There's no problem with Luka. I'm saying this guy's the next LeBron. He's top 5. It's just he has some ways to go. He's young. He has some ways to go. Working that defense. Working that get that shot more consistent. He makes it in big moments, but if you watch the whole game, he really don't hit that motherfucker as consistent as you want to. And he's working that mid range some more because I feel like he can kill that mid range. He could be like a Kobe type. This nigga's weird, bro. He could be like a LeBron. I see LeBron. I see Kobe. I see Chris Paul in him. He's different. He's different, and he's really changing the narrative for a lot of these European players. Dirk paved the path. It's crazy.
Dirk, I mean,
it's crazy.
Dirk, Ginobili, those are the ones that.
And really that's why I feel like he wants to stay in Dallas because he feels he's kind of fitting in some shoes right now. He grew up listening to Dirk, watching Dirk. And so I mean I know he's like thinking like, okay, I want to be that next type of European and this great European champion, you know. But
I mean, hell, with him doing what he's doing, Nikola Jokic, winning MVPs,
he's the next great European player for sure, hands down.
Man. All right, well, my last honorable mention, I guess, for a sleeper, you would say this was more of an unknown to me. It's Christian Koloko. He came out of Arizona. He's a power forward center. He's 7'1", 230 pounds or whatever, and he was averaging 12.5 and 7 boards on 64% shooting. Now, that doesn't sound crazy, but when you block consistently three shots a game, that's pretty big time. For Toronto to pick him up, I think that's a pretty decent pickup. So, let's go ahead and slide on over to the NBA, unless y'all have any other thoughts on the draft.
No, like to touch on you just said, great go with Scotty Barnes. That's good. Toronto, they got to get it together because they becoming too close these years. They can get it together. Figure it out. Like you got Drake sitting your sideline every game. Figure it out.
My God, for real. Kawhi came in and blessed them, and
my goodness, like y'all just okay.
Fumbling. All right, well. The NBA Finals did just wrap up. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors, and as much as it hurts me, and my God, roll the clip, please. Thank you.
Why? He's gonna tell you why he think the Lakers should be panicking out their fucking mind right now.
Now, understand something, people. Right? Who is your clear-cut favorite in the West? Golden State would be what most people are saying, and I would tend to agree that they're actually playing really well. A lot of people will make an argument that they're probably playing as the best team in the NBA right now. But number one, we could say that Steph Curry is going to recapture his old magic and be able to lead his team with no other true superstars all the way back and win the championship. I'm seeing people jump out the window 11 games into the season or whatever. And, you know, can we give it like a few games, please? Can we wait just a little bit? And, you know, everyone's so sure that when Klay Thompson comes back, he's going to be 150%. And to be honest, I don't know if that's going to be the case. And, like, honestly, swear to God, I really hope that he's all right. But the facts are the facts. The man is coming off of 2 career-threatening injuries. And when you are the number 1 defensive option on your team, I don't care what nobody says, he's a better defender, or was, pound for pound, than Draymond. That's a fact. He was taking the toughest assignment every single night. Steph was not doing that. Draymond could not do that all the time, all right? So when you're relying on him to come back and be exactly what he was, I feel like that's kind of a shaky bet. What happens when Steph starts cooling down for a period? Because it'll happen. I mean, shooters go through ebbs and flows. We can hope that Wiggins is going to carry us through, but what is Wiggins' track record? And, you know, he's actually playing pretty well. Not sure about that. Other than that, who are the clear-cut favorites?
Thank you. Yeah, that was my take from the very beginning of last year, saying that the Golden State Warriors were done. They weren't going to win another chip. So I was wrong on that. I admit it. But there's a lot of talk going around right now with at least Steph Curry. All right. A whole lot of heavy debate as to whether
top 10
he has cracked the top 10
all
of
time.
all time. Now, some people in this room seem to have forgotten that, you know, basketball hasn't been around for just like, you know, like 25 years, something like that. Like, it actually goes back a little further than that. But, you know, a lot of people think of these top 10s as lists of 13, 14 people, but it doesn't exactly work like that now, does it? It's 10 people. All right, it's 10 people. And let's go ahead. What are your thoughts on if Steph Curry, is he a top 10 player? Choose the right answer, please.
I mean, I'm a KD fan, so it hurts. It hurts to say it, but I think he did earn his top 10. I feel like he is. I feel like he is in top 10.
Oh,
he paved the way for sure. No.
Fucking world, and I'm ready to
He paved the way for the 3. Think about it. He really did that.
No. That's all right. Keep going.
No,
Mike D'Antoni, the Phoenix Suns. Stop
hating.
it. Mike D'Antoni and the Phoenix Suns launching up shots like the first 7 seconds of the shot clock. We don't even want to. Just shoot threes.
I think
Let's not act like that's not real. When I get people saying, "Oh, he revolutionized the game," I kind of get it. But you know, is that for the best? Is that for the best? Can everybody do that? What he does? Yeah. No. Okay. Did he not get put around 2 other future Hall of Famers? Oh wait, a third who was a MVP came to his team, was the better player on his team. For a KD fan, and for somebody who apparently hates KD, I mean, that's what he would say. I feel like I'm the only man sticking up for him right now. Are y'all gonna sit here and deny that he was not the best player on those 2 championship teams?
I will agree.
Yes or no? It's yes or no?
I will agree he was.
Yes. Wrong.
Oh my
You don't
God.
think he was the best?
He was.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Thank you. 2 of your chips against the GOAT, or debatably up there to some people.
I don't think
all
Steph
right?
is better than KD though.
That's
where I'm gonna draw the line.
Wait. That means.
I'm gonna draw the line.
So wait, is KD over Steph Curry in your top players of all time?
Of course.
How am I gonna argue for and against this nigga in the same time? All right, let's go.
All right, okay,
let's go.
Wait. Okay,
just go.
Listen.
Go.
Okay, Steph Curry. Okay. He's the best shooter ever. Best 3-point shooter ever, right?
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So right there, you top 10. You top
What?
10. No, bro. Come on, man.
Public standpoint,
Come
he
on.
is top 10.
We see where this league is. Hey, bro, this make the NBA so fucking watchable, so entertaining.
Yep.
Bro, all these Damian Lillard, all the 3-point shooters, Devin Booker.
You got Jordan Poole shooting from half court.
Come
on now.
This is amazing.
Are you serious?
Let me
Wait. No, because y'all are doing this right now and it's nonsensical. Okay? Because who are you putting him in over? This is the problem with these lists. People of America.
He's over
and
Will
it's
Chamberlain.
not
He's over
10
Will
people.
Chamberlain.
You gonna put him over the nigga that averaged 50 and 25? He averaged 50 and 25 for a whole
Steph Curry has
season.
4
They don't
championships,
even
4
go
finals
over the
MVPs,
record books
2 MVPs,
anymore.
2 regular season MVP. Bro, come on.
Will Chamberlain lost 3 Game 7s to Bill Russell by a combined 5 points. Are we gonna act like that don't matter?
And that's why I don't give him credit.
Oh my
It was
God!
another man.
It's the ultimate champion.
It was another man in his era who got 11 championships on his watch. On his watch, another
And
man.
you don't even have Mr. Russell.
No. Yes, he is my top 10.
Oh, is he?
He's at number 10.
Oh!
All right. It's okay. Look, you can all you want to. Those 11 chips would he wouldn't have got
Sweating.
Bro, he was a 6'8". He was a 6'8" center. Okay, dominating. That's a
Dominating.
That was the fucking Charles Barkley in the league back then.
No, he wasn't. That was Will Chamberlain.
Okay, and guess what? He fucking
7-2.
posted his ass up every time. Posted his ass up. You know why? Will Chamberlain?
LeBron James.
Will Chamberlain was a one-man show. He had Jerry West and didn't want to fucking look his way. Bro, look. Celtics, he had a better team. Bill Russell had played around way more Hall of Famers, even though he
had a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Chamberlain played around some people. Elgin
Gail
Baylor.
Goodrich, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, the logo.
Look, Steph, and y'all, you
Wait, but can't you say the same thing about Steph though?
Okay, so who was better than any of these top 10 players on their team? You could argue for Kobe or, Kareem or Magic, however that works, Shaq, those 4. But I consider those 4 in the top 10. Do y'all not?
I'll agree.
Are you going to put Steph over Shaq? Are you going to put Steph over Kobe?
Look, this song.
Are you going to put him over Magic?
I put Steph over Larry Bird. There you go.
Wait, you're going to put him over the main rival from Magic Johnson?
Yeah, he's over Magic. Steph over Magic Johnson.
Oh, what is wrong with him?
Yep.
Bro, that is blasphemous.
Bro,
That's ridiculous.
It's blasphemous because we put Magic on this crazy pedestal all these years and thought,
how many rings did Kareem win before Magic got there? I'll wait.
Oh, before he went
One.
Look, Magic's great. He's great. But Steph, was Steph supposed to keep making all these threes, winning all these chips, and never move up?
So you gonna just sweep under the carpet that KD was better on his team and had to come save him? Were they going to beat Kyrie and LeBron anymore? No one thought that. No. They had the biggest. Wait, and you gonna sweep under the carpet the biggest choke job literally in the history of the sport, in the biggest stage. A top 10 nigga does that.
How many championships does Kevin Durant have without Steph Curry, Steve Kerr,
Stop
Klay
it.
Thompson, Draymond
Stop
Green?
it.
How many do they have without him?
Y'all respecting a guy
It'd be 2 this year.
Y'all respecting a guy.
It was literally 2 this
No,
year.
you talking about 3-1 collapses. Let me remind you about when OKC was up 3-1 against Golden State.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Kevin Durant.
Talk about it.
Talk about it, Kevin Durant.
Because
that's why he ain't top 10 neither.
I remember Kevin Durant.
That's why he ain't top 10 neither.
Kevin Durant was looking.
That was your man.
He was looking.
You was the OKC man.
No, I was saying he was. Look, I'm an OKC man. Okay, I've been a Rockets man.
I've been a Rockets man, a Spurs man, a Thunder man. Anybody against LeBron, it's okay. Go ahead.
I give credit to Kevin Durant when he does good. I can hop out of my favorite team and give another player credit. Don't mean I'm a fan of fucking the Thunder or some shit. Like, come on, like it don't mean that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But listen, you try to switch the question. Ain't nobody talk. How do we talk about KD? No,
Because
no,
we're arguing
no.
the top 10. We're arguing the top 10. How can you have him over somebody that came in and basically saved his
You're
legacy?
asking me, is Steph Curry top 10? Yes.
You're just ignoring
Yes.
things, though. That's why I
Yes.
feel like you're sliding past.
He's either
certain
9
things.
or 10. This championship puts him either 9 or 10. One of the two.
So you're saying
One
is
and
he
two.
over Tim Duncan?
No, not yet. No. Okay. Look. Okay. Let me name my top 5. Michael Jordan. In order. This is in order. Michael Jordan, Kareem, LeBron, Shaq, Kobe, Magic Johnson, Tim Duncan. You know what? I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give that one. Oh, fuck Larry Bird. I'm gonna give Larry Bird.
Mr. Russell, where's Mr. Russell?
No.
You said he was top 10 earlier. That's 10. That would be 10.
That's
That would have been 10.
That's 8.
Bro, you was at 9.
No, that was 8. Okay, look, Michael,
Okay.
Kareem,
Okay.
LeBron,
Okay.
Shaq,
Alright.
Kobe, fuck Tim Duncan, Larry Bird. Okay, now we got 3 more. Don't we? You counting? Okay. No, okay. Here we go. You ready for this? You ready? Okay. We got Kevin Durant. There we go. Kevin Durant.
That's ridiculous.
He's number 8.
That's
He's number 8, bro. He's number 8.
Ridiculous.
He's
You
number
have
8
him
all
over
time.
Steph. That's
no,
fine,
no. Last two. I got number 9. Bill Russell. 10. Steph Curry. Bro, y'all are so scared to put these modern day players in that all-time debate. It's crazy.
That is true.
But you
The
pull
man scored 100
You-
points in a game. When has Steph Curry done
Bro,
that?
he was playing against.
50 and 25 firemen and plumbers.
Yeah.
Really? That's what we're going to say?
Travis, I could have dropped.
That's what we're going to
Travis,
say?
Travis, I could have averaged a triple-double back then, okay?
Oh
just stop
my
it.
God.
It's just they were playing nobody.
Look
That's
at
why
the new
that's why
media,
Bill,
y'all. The new
that's why
media.
That's why Bill Russell stood out so much. That's why all these players today, back then, who came in today, probably want to make the fucking
Any
league.
star can transcend any era. That's what it would be.
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
the
adjust
players-
to the rules of
I'ma
the
tell
game.
you a player-
The players today would be more physical in the 90s if the rules
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a point guard. I'm gonna tell you a point guard that I take all time over Steph. That's not named Magic Johnson. Isaiah Thomas. I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, you forgot about him
Back-to-back
conveniently.
Fucking, but he just stayed
Beat
hurt.
Michael,
He stayed hurt.
Michael, Larry, and Magic had winning records against all of them.
And they were in my top 10. You know that, right?
So Isaiah was not. Where is he at?
He wasn't. You know, he just sometimes it be
Just
like that,
didn't
bro.
make it.
It's be like that.
Yeah,
you know?
just missed the cut.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Dr. J, 4 championships, 3 in the ABA when the ABA was better than the NBA, and then came and won the championship and finished top 5 in the MVP, won the MVP in the NBA. I don't even have to go. Hakeem Olajuwon, who stopped everybody else from winning the championship, just like Michael Jordan once Michael Jordan left. Okay, but you know,
Y'all want to
forget
appreciate
about
it.
that. That's Houston Rockets. That's your people. You should give some respect to Hakeem, the greatest defensive player probably in the history of the game.
Y'all not gonna
One of the top scorers of all time.
Okay.
Is Steph gonna be one of the top scorers of all time?
Yeah,
Since he's such a great
he
3-point
can
shooter.
be. He can be.
There's no.
His career's still going.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all
Steph,
think he's gonna catch LeBron?
the way he
Let's
plays,
be
bro?
real.
I ain't saying. I'm saying the way he plays, he could play his way to the top 5,
He
top
won't
10
even pass
scorer.
Dirk.
Okay, bro. Don't act like the way
So,
he plays.
it's-
He ain't got 10 more years left. Come on.
He got
This could
5
be-
years left.
This could be the Tom Brady of basketball.
He got 2 at an elite level.
Literally, he could
and
be the
then
Tom
it's
Brady of
gonna start
basketball.
slipping, okay? Because Draymond Green is already on the back hill, and we saw it and we know it, okay? Klay Thompson had 2 career-threatening injuries. Everybody's just assuming he's gonna be so much better next year.
He's not.
You know, he's getting older. You know, like an Achilles and an ACL back to back. Do y'all understand how hard that is to come back from? Let's not sit here and act like Wiseman and Jordan Poole and Kuminga is all just gonna all of a sudden average 20 points. It don't work like that. And you're gonna have to pay all these people. This dynasty that y'all is just crowning and saying it's the greatest ever is gonna win the next 2-3 championships still. It's not gonna happen.
Golden
Spring
State's
is
not
gonna
going
happen.
anywhere. I'm sorry. He's not. They're not. Steph's not going anywhere. He's still keep making those ridiculous threes.
You think they're gonna win another one?
They got one more in them. I think they can win one more. And really, if they win one more, it has to be next season. They got a back to back.
Next
They
season.
got a back
It
to
would
back.
have to.
This ring was luck. I'm sorry.
I don't think it was luck, man.
Chris,
like,
so you
I
think
don't.
they would have beat Milwaukee if Chris Middleton doesn't get
Bro,
hurt?
that 3-point shooting can outweigh a lot of things, bro. Y'all not realizing that. They played against the best defensive team in the league.
Who is stopping Giannis on that team?
Warriors.
Nobody, and you know that.
James
Because
Wiseman.
you want to talk about
James
someone
Wiseman, if he plays.
who's not going to play. He wasn't going to play.
Well, next season they play. He's playing.
Is he going to play?
Yeah, he will.
Because he's been hurt a lot.
James Wiseman will play.
I mean, I don't even know. Is he on the right? Hey, I mean,
James Wiseman
he
will
plays.
play.
He doesn't play. I don't
And
know. Maybe.
Draymond Green, yeah, he's not his height. I know he'll do some work.
I mean, the man thinks he dominates.
Draymond will. He's not gonna get bitched the whole series by no Giannis. I'm just being real.
Yes, he will. He's 6'11".
Draymond,
Bro, he's probably the best driver of the basketball right now since LeBron.
Draymond will kick him
If
in
he
the
gets in the
nuts
open
before
court,
he
he's
lets him
unstoppable.
do that. Well, look, we don't gotta worry about that from his last past season because it didn't happen. And Giannis didn't make it.
We're talking about next season, and we know.
And Giannis damn near.
Who's the favorites?
Giannis shouldn't have made it when KD. KD would have stepped back just a little inch more.
He's been wearing size 15s all his
That
life
is
or
true.
whatever. Stop it. Oh my God. You know who
That
who
shit
did
happened.
have the presence of mind to pull his foot back? Ray Allen. But you know, it's just levels to this. Okay.
Well,
So, but yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up most. I almost forgot my favorite player in the NBA, one Sir Kyrie Irving. Oh my goodness! All of the news has been going crazy lately, and now going from the prohibitive favorites at the beginning of last season to now on the verge of breaking up the whole team. What do y'all make of the net situation? Kyrie Irving, him as a player, all of that. What do you think is going to shake down? What you think is going to happen?
I'm a Nets fan.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I'm a Nets fan.
Go ahead.
But I mean, so
I hear this.
you're asking what you think that they should do with Kyrie or just the whole team in general?
Tell me what you feel like the Nets should do with Kyrie, and then tell me what you think Kyrie should want the most. What would be the best for him?
Easy sign and trade. That's what the Nets should do with him.
He's sign trade. Who they trading for?
Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing that like is kind of iffy right now, because there's a lot of pathways that they could go into, but he doesn't want to be there. Why would you want a player that doesn't want to be there?
Hey.
I don't think he's going to the Lakers. 100% not going to the Lakers.
No.
If he goes to the Lakers, I'm not watching basketball anymore. That is the dumbest. If they trade him for Westbrook, nobody wants him on the team.
they're not. He's not going to the Lakers. He's not.
Westbrook's
Exactly.
probably gonna go to Michael Jordan's team.
The Lakers are focused on getting Bradley Beal. That's what they're focused on getting. And if he stays in Washington, he does not want to win. Bro, he has so many opportunities.
I'm done with him.
Bro, he has so many
opportunities.
opportunities. I don't feel
He don't
sorry
want
for
to
him.
win.
No,
He
yeah,
has signed like
sorry.
too
Yeah,
many
bro.
max extensions over there.
And that's exposing.
He don't want to win.
Bro, that's exposing how he's scared of the moment.
He's scared of the moment.
He's scared to be in a
Scared of the
position to
moment.
win, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
and I hate to say it because he was actually one of my more favorite players coming out. I thought like
He's
all
scared,
the
bro. He's
potential
scared.
he had. He was dropping 26. Like he's a hell of a 3-point shooter.
Bro.
Came from Florida. All that doesn't matter. He's not ready for it.
There's
That's
nothing holding him
fact
back.
of
He
the
can
matter.
opt out and be a free agent, bro.
Fact.
Free agent. Go anywhere you want. Go to the Nets, Brooklyn Nets, Lakers, Knicks, whatever the fuck you think can get you to the championship. He can go. And if he don't go, he knows LeBron wants him. If he don't go, you're not a winner. I don't respect you, bro. Bye. Bye.
God.
You can
Well,
ride.
see, I
You
mean,
can
the
ride
simple
DC.
fact of the matter is, Kyrie Irving, unless he's with LeBron, he doesn't impact winning, y'all. And I hate to break it to you, you know what I'm saying? It's just the proof is in the pudding. You see how it ended in Cleveland. He's the one that blew it up. It wasn't LeBron. And he even came back and apologized publicly towards LeBron about how, he was immature and he didn't understand when he was with the Celtics. Oh, wait, he went to the Celtics and that ended the same way too, didn't it? And then that team goes on to go to an Eastern Conference Finals and force a Game 7 against LeBron. And now they end up in the championship. They did not win, but seems like they're in a better position now than when they had Kyrie Irving. And now this whole stuff with the Nets, it's going to come to a point, the man could drop 60, but if he wants to play, 45% of the season or whatever, take a random break or whatever, because the mandate's lifted now, but hey, he may want to take a couple weeks off here or there, not tell nobody. It's just, this type of guy he is. Can you count on him? KD, this is on you, brother. I know they say Kyrie, he's the one that convinced KD to come. Bro, who's the better player? Who's the one whose legacy is more important? Who's the debatable top 10 player? It's Kevin Durant. and you left the Golden State Warriors. Now, I never liked the move for you to go Golden State anyway, especially since you were up 3-1 on them. I'm not going to rehash all that. But the fact of the matter is you could have stayed there and kept winning chips. More than likely.
Yeah, they would have. You
probably would have beat Toronto if Clay did. Even when he went out, if Clay didn't get hurt, they still had a chance to beat Toronto.
Steph would have like 5 or 6 right now. But you know.
Well, if KD didn't come there, he would have 2 less championships.
But they were playing some with Andrew Wiggins, and they ain't missed a beat. So KD, I know one thing. Yeah, he got 2 chips. Look, he has 2 chips, but those are the most.
Playing a Luka and Buzz team, but
he has the most useless 2 championships in sports history. Like, bro, he's gotta win another one. He's gotta win one more.
That is true.
Him being the only guy, the team ain't won nothing before him. Nothing, none of that. 73 wins, none of that shit.
He has to win one, like playing with the Nets though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He can't go. He's trying to go to Miami and win.
Well, I don't say it don't have to be with the Nets, bro.
It has to be with the team that doesn't have anyone.
If he goes to Dallas,
but what does Miami really have? Is they really close? I mean, I know they made the championship round.
They're close.
If they
ever really gonna?
If they get KD, it's over.
I don't think so.
KD shouldn't go there.
I don't think so. I really don't.
It would mess up his legacy though if he went.
Because LeBron won chips there. It's just like I don't think he should go there. But if he leaves anywhere, I feel go back west and just go to Dallas. Go play with a superstar. I know he want to play with a superstar, but he wants to be the better player. Mm-hmm. Now, is he better than Luka? He is better than Luka. He's still better than Luka right now. But that might not be the case within a season or two. Was KD like 35, 36?
But they're going to say the same thing that they did with Steph. He was the best player on the Warriors. 34. And they're going to say the same thing if he goes to the Mavs. He needs to win a chip in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can't go join a top 5 player. He can't go join
somebody else. He needs to be by himself. He needs to be the leader.
Why does he have to be by himself?
I'm not saying he has to be completely. I'm not saying he has to be completely.
LeBron always has AD and there's other people like.
Okay, is AD a top 5 player?
Yo, he was when he first got there. Hell yeah, he was.
Is he right now?
He's a top 10 player right now. Yes, he is.
Oh, really?
Stop it.
Really? No, healthy. That matters because he's probably not gonna be healthy.
Okay, exactly. That's anybody in the NBA who's ever.
Is it? No, it's not.
Who's ever gonna be healthy?
Who's ever gonna be healthy? There's a bunch of people that's gonna be healthy besides Kawhi Leonard. You know, Giannis seems to play almost every single game. Giannis plays every single game. Luka played deep into the playoffs. He didn't get hurt. Hell, even 37-year-old Chris Paul kept on playing. 37-year-old Chris Paul is playing more than Kawhi, and then
Jalen Brunson made his money in the first round when Luka was out like 4 games, and they still made
a couple games. Yeah, did he not play the whole season and deep into the playoffs?
3 or 4 games.
But then he kept on playing. He didn't miss no more after that. They went to the Western Conference Finals. That's a lot of games.
He didn't, but he also showed that he's a big defensive liability, bro. It's like you this long, you don't guard for shit.
I mean, so would Steph. If Steph didn't have all the people around him, he would look like more of a defensive liability.
But Steph tries.
You gotta surround Luka with people.
But you can still you can tell Steph tries, bro.
Luka only tries because he has those pieces with him. That's the thing. Luka doesn't.
Because if he was having to carry literally all the offensive load, he wouldn't have the energy to put forth on defense at all.
Exactly.
But. So that kind of brings to a close the NBA draft and NBA talk. We really want to thank our first guest on the podcast, our man Jalen. Thank you so much. You did a good job. You know, we get a little worked up, but I think you handled it well. You got a future in the career, kid. Keep plugging away. So let's take a brief intermission, and we will be back with more sports.